Hello, gorgeous soul, and welcome to this epic podcast. This is a place where you are encouraged and you have absolute freaking permission to unapologetically go after all of your dreams, all of your visions, all of your things on your vision board, like everything that your heart desires. I'm your host, Angharad, the High Vibe Babe, and I believe that we're all in this life to expand and experience our wildest dreams. If one of us can have it, then we all can. So that is the aim of this podcast. Each week I'll either be going solo or have guests with the aim to inspire, uplift you and give you the tools for you to live your most epic AF life and business possible. You can find me on Instagram with the handle @HighVibeBabe. Now let's get into today's episode. Hi beautiful babes, Angharad here, High Vibe Babe, Cosmic Channel, multi-six-figure cosmic coach. I am so fucking here for this right now. Okay, so I have a cold, as you can tell, but I have been resting most of the day today, and holy shit, I couldn't tell you how many downloads that has come through to me. And one of the things that I've been told by my guides is that I am playing way too small on the cosmic work that I do with my clients and in my life. And I thought that I would come on here and speak a little bit about what exactly that is and how it looks and why it truly is like that. So I'm a manifestor in human design, so I've always been tapped in over like experiencing the fae and seeing like just elves and like mystical things and magic and spirits and speaking to past people and guides and Jesus and like everyone from a very, very young age. Like I was very aware, the way I used to describe it as a child was that like there was this very real 3D reality, but there was also a whole nother world like stacked on top of it, almost like another layer that no one else could see, like except me. And so this was really how I experienced life, my whole life. And now as a human, oh my God, that's great. But now as like an adult, I have really integrated the layers. So there's no longer this big degree of separation. I think that's one of the things we get hung up on as humans is like, oh, I have to always try and tap into my 5D, or if you're like, and if you're really stuck in the 3D, right? Or if you're really a spiritual person, then you're like, oh, I have to like ground and get some strategies and all the different things. But for me as a human, I have really mastered both of them. And that's because I've experienced the polar like dualities of both, like the office management, the real scrutiny of the numbers, like the relationships, the emotions, the depression, the suicide, the real intense, heavy deepness of the 3D, but also the miraculous, like healing hundreds of people. I've healed hundreds of people. I healed my first person when I was 6. A girl, I saw her scars physically be burnt, like she had burn scars on her face. I saw that be released right in front of my eyes. And the way I describe healing always has been like the precipitation of the 5D precipitating, and not just manifesting, but like precipitating into 3D reality. You know how like when you're boiling water in a saucepan on the stove and you put a glass top on it and it starts precipitating up the top there until it gets so much steam that it drops. That's what it's like with manifestation. That's what it's like with healing. That's what it's like with our businesses, with our income, right? And this is basically how I live my life, and it's always been so fucking normal to me. And it's only in like the past, few years that I've realized that not everyone, this isn't that normal for other people. It's from working with really high level mentors. They're like you're an instant manifester, like you're so tapped into the 5D, why didn't you talk about this? And I'm like, I don't know, just fucking everyone does. So I have been like so humble to the point where I have just not really shared this side of me like too much. I do with my one-on-one clients and in my containers, but it's not something that I have publicly really talked about. And one of the reasons why, I've just done an amazing post around, not trusting yourself, but one of the reasons why I haven't allowed myself, right, for a long time, I shut this stuff away was because in my teenage years, I actually turned to Christianity. I was a Christian. Like my new followers probably have no fucking idea. I like say the F word and Christianity in the same fucking sentence now. Like I love that about me, like so much. But I turned to Christianity in my teenage years because I couldn't keep a hold of my like spiritual gifts. And I believe it was so perfectly timed for me. So I was a Christian for over a decade, and I learned a lot in that time and really learned how to like protect myself and like ground myself and understand myself and understand like a different dynamic. But like I was so intensely spiritually gifted that I struggled to like have a normal fucking life as a human through my whole life. And because I lost my father was a manifestor as well, very, very spiritually activated. I lost him when I was 7. So my ultimate guide, oh my God, I'm going to cry. My ultimate guide, I lost at that point in time. And it was a big shell shock for me. because, you know, as you know, the first 7 years of our life, right, we are developing all our subconscious programming. My father died when I was 7, so it was totally normal for me to live that side of life. But suddenly I had no guide. I didn't have anyone around me. My mother didn't really understand it quite so much. I didn't have any extended family or anyone who like got what I was going through or got who I was. So it was a big shock, but it's a really big, crazy loop, because now, at the ripe old age of 29, nearly 30, oh my God, I'm on 30. I celebrate the shit out of that. But I now speak with my dad every fucking day. Like I have the most incredible relationship with my father that I never would have had I not lost him. You know how I remember at high school, I used to hear girls saying like, oh, I fucking hate my dad, he's a dick and blah, blah, blah. And they used to really piss me off like so bad. I'm like, man, like, my dad's dead. Like, how dare you bitch and moan about how horrible your dad is when I don't even fucking have my dad. And now I'm like, I had this revelation about 12 months ago. He came and chatted to me. He's like, you would not have this relationship with me if I hadn't died. And I was like, holy shit, that's so fucking true. And like, because I lost my father, right, I was so obsessed with like trying to be like him, trying to hold on to my spiritual gifts, trying to like do all these things, because I wanted to keep a fraction of him within me. I wanted to hold that within my energy and who I was. But if my father was alive, I wouldn't have had that yearning to be close to him. I wouldn't have had that exploration part of me. So it's like the biggest mindfuck ever to be like, oh my God, like I literally co-created this. Like, this is exactly how it's meant to be. This is exactly what I signed up for. This is exactly who I'm meant to be, how I'm meant to be living life, and what's meant to be going on. So basically, I just have like the most intense, crazy, incredible spiritual gifts that is so fucking human to me, so normal and so integrated through my life. Like, I'm constantly channeling for my clients, constantly. Like, my husband came and asked me this afternoon, he's like, can you ask the Akasha about this? And I was like, yeah, sure. And just zoned in and got a couple of answers. And it's so fucking normal, like so fucking normal to me, so fucking normal. And it's just so incredible and powerful, and to the extent where when I'm speaking, when I'm like this, right, I constantly watch my own lives and my own stories and my own group coaching programs and stuff back, because I have no fucking idea what I said, because I'm just constantly channeling, I'm constantly channeling all of the time. And it's just this beautiful synergy, this beautiful activation, this beautiful relationship between the 3D and the 5D. And the thing is that we aren't separate from one another of those dimensions of us. They aren't actually separate. They are actually together, but it's only our illusion. It's only our mind that makes us think that, oh, we have to tap into 5D, oh, we have to tap into the 3D, oh, we have to do this different things. It's not even like that. You are two things. You have a right hand and a left hand. You don't have to fucking think like, oh, this is my right hand, this is my left hand. It's just a thing. It's just a fucking thing that you are. We have to remove the bullshit conditioning, the bullshit like beliefs that we can only be one or the other, or we can only be one at the same time. We can simultaneously have all of us at the same time. We can be fucking enjoying our emotions. Like, oh my God, who has read Existential Kink? Oh my God, that has blown my brain. Oh my fucking God. The fact that we actually perpetuate these situations and these emotions, these things that we fucking hate, the trauma, the scarcity, the money worries, the guilt, the shame, all the things, because we actually secretly love it. I was aware of this in my teenage years because I was depressed like my whole fucking life. Like, honestly, my whole fucking life I was depressed, and to the extent where I noticed myself being really comfortable and really loving feeling depression. And that's when I was like, wow, you're a sick motherfucker. But actually, that was how it was designed to be. This is exactly how it was designed to be. Because what happens is when we repress those bad feeling emotions, because we think it's like a big fucking story and we attach all of these things to it, when we repress it, we actually perpetuate it more, because what we resist persists, right? So we actually have to lean into the shadow, lean into the parts of us that want to be fucking seen. We want pleasure in these things and these hard feeling emotions, and the fact that we're struggling, and the fact that our marriage isn't amazing, and the fact that, we don't have enough money to pay the bills. We actually fucking love it on some degree, on some level, right? So us embracing all parts of ourselves enables us to completely alchemize, to completely shift and change and grow and have a fucking human experience. This is all about polarity. We are not here forever. we aren't here forever. We're going to go somewhere else. For us, Darcy, we're going to go fucking somewhere else. We're like, there's so many things that we're going to go into, and that are all happening simultaneously, right? But I just want to be here to like open up this shell, open up this, activate this in you. As a manifestor, I'm an activator. This is what I do 24/7, just unconsciously all of the fucking time. I activate my clients. I activate the people around me. If you want to be activated more, you're like, I specifically love activating to like massive income. Like that's just my fucking jam, like all of the time. I love to activate my clients into 100k years, months, right? To scaling to that in their businesses, but also to fucking enjoy their life, right? To have so much fun, to have so much joy and pleasure, and just really lean it. Like, honestly, I hate triggers, but at the same time, I really love it. Because I love feeling the bad feelings. And I'm not ashamed of that anymore. I love feeling those feelings, because without them, I wouldn't know joy. I wouldn't know what it is to be the high vibe babe that I now am, because it's just, you have this duality. And there is two sides to the coin. There is nothing wrong with the other fucking side. And we continually think that because we have bad things going on in our life, because we're stressed, because we're feeling some anxiety, that our business can't scale. That we can't call in new clients, that because we're sick, right? Who has fucking done this? Oh, I'm sick. So because I did an Instagram reel about this today. Oh, because I'm sick, that means that, you know, and I'm not showing my face on Instagram or whatever, then I can't sign new clients. I mean, I literally am here on my social media right now, but I have signed new clients today, and I haven't showed up the way that I was planning to. Right? We have so many stories in our head. We have so many fucking bullshit stories about what it is to be human, and this constant comparison game, this constant like diving into scarcity makes us actually feel like we're missing something when you're not. You're fucking complete as you are. Everything you are is exactly how you're meant to be. It is all part of your story. It is all working perfectly for you. The good, the bad, the ugly, the fucking crying on the floor, the arguments with the husband, everything is you. It's all you, and it's perfect. It's exactly what you signed up for. All of the love. Okay, if you know someone who needs to fucking hear this today, tag them, send this to them. I want to activate them as well. I invite them into my world. Come be in my world. Come fucking hear this. Come and listen. Come and invite someone else to be activated. Invite someone else to be part of this journey with you, right? And I send you so much fucking love. Oh, okay. I'm gonna jump off now. I love you. Bye, babes. If you have enjoyed this episode, I would adore if you would screenshot it, chuck it up on your stories with your favorite takeaway moment, and tag me at Hi Bye Babe on Instagram, so that more people can see this and get this content and get this message out there to really shape and change and impact other people's lives. Do you desire to be around more high vibe women who really get you, who encourage you, who like support you no matter what? Yeah, well, guess what? I have a place that you belong. It is called High Vibe Babes Community. It is a free Facebook group, and I would love to have you in there. There are so many free trainings and epicness in this group, so please get your booty in there. It would mean the world if you would subscribe to this podcast, do the reviews, the rating, the stars, all of the things. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to chat with you on the next episode. I'm sending you all of the vibes and all of the love. Over and out from Angharad, the High Vibe Babe.